rolling. We don't need it.
So no, we don't need it. We don't need it. We gotta get a new producer. What we got? Let's be high on something.
I do want to skip right. We can go back to dry January.
No, the hell with it.
But we can't even do it. I just want to talk about oversharing on Facebook.
I had a podcast Bioner. No, I don't. You say Bioner.
Bioner?
Yeah, it's fun to say.
You can say Bioner and you can say Biatch.
What did you say to me just a second ago? I'm sorry.
Oversharing on Facebook. It's something that I kind of want to talk to you about. I haven't seen you since New Year's.
It's been 4 moons.
I wouldn't say 4 moons.
No one knows what that really means, the definition.
I think you made that up. There's no such thing as 4 moons.
Martin Scorsese is related to Abraham Lincoln, and he's like 4 moons and 17 scores ago.
Okay.
Our 9th fathers.
Right.
They had a lot of dads back then.
That's true.
But oversharing. Okay, I have one that drives me up a wall. May I?
Please.
I need prayers, don't ask. And then they just fish walk right back into the curtain, and you never see him again.
Asking for prayers.
Asking for Facebook prayers, but then saying no questions.
They'll say, yeah, don't ask.
Don't ask. Don't you? I'm gonna need you to. You only get 8 prayers a day. That's God's rule, not mine. And you're gonna burn up one of them, not knowing what we're praying for. Mm-hmm. Like, what if you're praying to win a scratcher? It's an odd thing to waste 8 praise on. 8 praise.
8 praise.
8 praise.
High praise and high praise.
Sorry about that.
Oversharing.
Okay, what is your thing that you hate the most? Like, what, when you say overshare, is there a subject heading that follows?
Well, to talk about what you're saying about prayers, that's undersharing. That's the opposite of oversharing. That's there's something really going on that's tough in my life. And those of you that know me know what's going on. But those of you that, out of my 1,700 friends, 1,600 of you don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm being cryptic on purpose. But I want you to pray for me. So I will tell you this. I wonder if that person is going to their top 10 people in real life and texting them, I'm having a hard time. Okay. Please pray for me. I don't think they are. I think they are going to go on the social medias, on the interwebs, and because they want everybody. I don't think they really want anyone to pray for them.
What do you think? Okay.
I think they want everyone. I think that's their way of venting and saying, I'm having a hard time right now. I need everybody to pay attention to me.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, the doctors in Egypt finally broke into, like, a tomb, and they're like, I think I know what it is. And it's like, what does it say? And it's like, need prayers, do not ask. And they're like, son of a bitch, 5,000 years ago, they're still doing this nonsense? Like, that'd be great to me. Like, whatever Hermione or whatever their god's name was. And, the little redheaded kid. That's a Harry Potter bit. I don't know if I should do that, but yeah, oversharing.
In terms of oversharing,
you nailed it.
So I tend to overshare a little bit on Facebook.
I agree.
How dare you?
No, I'm not proud of you either.
Do you think, now, I don't really see you post that much on Facebook.
No.
Which, by the way, nobody over age 23 that is popular posts on Facebook, I don't think.
What do you mean? There's a lot of cool cats out there that I guess I don't have a problem with you sharing something that's funny. You know what I mean? I have no problem with that. But when you share things like, say a man gets hurt in the heart by a woman, right? In our days, what you did was you just finished off a bottle of Smirnoff, you turned on some Boys to Men, might take you 2 weekends to get over it, and that was it. Now these guys are like, they'll post like a back shadow of like a lion, and like over like a dark cloud over a mountain, and it's like, you never know how bad he's hurting, even though he has the world on his shoulders, like every lion hurts, and you're just like, oh God, you freaking homo. Like, what is wrong with you?
Man, a few weeks ago,
yeah.
And I don't want to go too much into it, and don't ask me who did it.
I was at an event. You just did the same thing I'm bitching about.
See?
Yeah, I guess it works in all forms.
I was somewhere, and somebody overshared on Facebook, and it was like dropping a bomb. It was like dropping like like the internet, social media, Facebook bomb. And it was like, oh my gosh, look at this, read this, holy crap. That was an overshare.
Who was it?
I can't say. I can't say. But it was like such a big deal. And like, oh my gosh. But nothing's worse than shit posting. Do you know what shit posting is, Shane?
Was it this guy?
Kind of, sort of.
Knew it. Wait a minute.
How did you know?
How did I know?
How did you know it was okay, we can't.
It's best we don't.
No.
My witchcraft goes way too deep.
I don't. That's shocking that you knew who I was talking about.
I'm very good at what I do.
That's a perfect example of somebody overshares, and what I mean by overshares, there's a perfect amount of sharing.
Agreed.
And maybe this person did the perfect amount of sharing.
Okay.
But then the other person that they were talking about definitely would say it was an overshare.
Aha. Aha.
Aha.
What are you talking about? I think the problem with the overshare is that I think sometimes I blame alcohol and maybe other forms of substance on some of people's inability to know what is right and wrong at the time that they're doing the posting. Like, I think, okay, all of a sudden your buddy's posting the video from Karate Kid 2, and Peter Cetera is on a horseback on, like, the beach, and you're like, it's 2 a.m., and he's posting Peter Cetera videos. Like, who hurt you, buddy? Like, who was it? Like, you can tell someone hurt him. And then the next day you wake up and it's gone. Because he woke up, doing his morning constitutional, was probably like, oh, son of a bitch. Cetera again? Because he's done it twice. Mm-hmm. You don't just Peter Cetera once. That's a multiple offense.
Yeah, like, that's a good example. Another example would be...
Is it?
It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Peter Cetera on a white horse.
Yeah.
No, because it gives me a...
Love me tomorrow. Got this, I don't know the words. Yeah, love
It's
me tomorrow.
imagery.
Yeah, of course it is, yeah.
Yeah. But like, I read somewhere on Facebook last week, they were talking about their colonoscopy. And
nice.
someone said, the doctor told me I had hemorrhoids and they removed 2 polyps. I just don't need to know that. It's 1:45 in the afternoon. I don't need to know that. That's an overshare.
The only time that would be acceptable is, like after that procedure, you tend to be Marty McFarty, right? So, like, the only time I think it's acceptable to share is if, like, oh, I farted, like, Inagata Davida, like, right afterwards. And it's like, okay, that's a funny share. But to tell me that, your starfish looks like it's growing grapes, I don't need any of that. No reason for it.
Starfish?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Spokes.
There was a Limp Bizkit album one time called Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water.
Yeah, I love that. I drank the Kool-Aid on that when I bought it.
It took me a long time to figure out what that meant.
Did it?
It took me a long time.
Yeah.
It was yesterday when I figured it out.
Mom sat you down, like, Frank, you know what this is, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you went into...
Man, my mom went from knowing everything to, like, not really knowing much. My mom doesn't listen to these podcasts, so we could say whatever we want, as long as we're respectful.
Like, if you walked up to her and said, Mom, what is the Urban Dictionary for felching? You think she'd know what that is?
No. She would ask me what the
How
Urban
would you
Dictionary
explain
was.
it?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know where to go with that.
Your face, it was like it was a Sophie's choice. Like, I don't know what to do right now. Like, I could throw the kid over or my mom overboard. Like, that was, yeah. That's a bit we should do, is sitting our moms down and explaining just horrific words to them.
Well, speaking of moms and aunts and uncles and grandfathers and people who are on social media all the time, there is a growing number of people, so hear me out, this has to do with shit posting,
okay.
So you've got old people, like really old people. I'm not saying like our age old, because we're not old yet, but we're getting there real fast.
Quick.
There are the next generation above us, pretty much the boomers. The boomers are sitting on their couches, sitting in their chairs, sitting out wherever, and they're going through their Facebook reels, and they see something, share. They see something, share. They will share.
Oh, sure.
And everybody knows somebody in their news feed that is constantly sending reels nonstop,
Boy,
over and over and over
now
again.
that you say it, you're
Do you know
right.
what I'm talking about?
I do now. I never paid attention before.
Think about somebody in your feed that is constantly 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 23 minutes ago, 18 hours ago.
Wow.
These people are doing it 20, 30, 40, 50 times a day, and they don't even realize how much they are completely taking over the whole thing. But all the stuff they're reposting,
Yeah.
it's interesting, but it's either they're only doing politics. Like right now, you and I don't do politics on this pod.
No.
But right now, like all the Minneapolis stuff, all the ICE stuff, I've got an uncle who is constantly, hold on, I got an uncle who posted 20 times in 2 hours.
Did he know he was doing it? That's a fair question.
He knows he's hitting share.
But don't you have to accept that afterward? Can
No.
you just share and it goes right? You don't have to confirm or share?
No, share just goes out over, he's sharing,
I wonder
sharing,
if he's
sharing.
aware, like is he self-aware of his oversharing? Have you brought it to his attention? Have
No.
you smacked him in the face at a family event?
But that is shit posting.
Shit posting.
Yeah.
But okay, are the things he's sharing, are they all within the same category? Are they all within the same subject heading? Is it random? So random? Is he like Spuds McKenzie taking his shit on like Calvin and Hobbes' book? Like,
It's all politics.
Okay,
All
so
politics.
so he's a bored man. He's
Yeah,
bored.
I mean, he's retired.
God damn.
Really
I
smart
can't
guy.
Does
Smart guy.
Does he
I
hang
like
out at
him.
gas stations
I don't
in
think
the
so.
morning? You know what I mean?
Ooh.
There's a correlation to that.
Wait, you mean the kind of person that goes to the gas station, gets the coffee,
Yes.
and stands there and talks to the cashier, waits
Waiting
for
for
people
his- yeah.
to come in?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. The guy that walks up to you and he's like, I can tell your temperature just by holding your hand. And you're just like, get away. Like he's always got some folksy thing he's doing. Like, you know.
And he'll say
some things are
things-
better off, Dad. You know, like he quotes Pet Cemetery for some reason.
Oh,
He doesn't do that, but that'd be funny as hell. Some things are better off, Dad. Like that'd be fun if she just walked up to random kids and said that.
That was the neighbor. That was the old neighbor.
Yeah.
The same guy that
Lurch.
played Herman Munster.
Munster. Yeah, that's Herman.
Oh, I don't know if it's Herman.
I don't know their names.
But what do you think about on Facebook when someone, like a male particularly, says,
It's upsetting.
everybody please look at my gorgeous wife for making this blah blah thing for me. Look at my gorgeous wife. My gorgeous wife. Look how beautiful she is. And I look at his wife, I'm like,
Don't.
like, why are you saying gorgeous? Why are you putting so much emphasis on how hot she is? Listen, men who have smoking hot wives generally don't talk so much about how hot and gorgeous and how hot the wife is. It's never anybody that's good looking.
I think my wife would think less of me if I was a sharer on like just anything. You know what I mean? Like I think the ability to be able to handle shit internally without having to deal with it externally is the old school way. And here's the thing: I don't blame our kids for having to go that route to get their thoughts out. That's all they know.
Yeah.
I mean, we had what party lines on our phone. Like that was as shit hot as it got back in the day.
So
you know what I
awesome.
mean?
Party lines.
If you had the party line, my heavens, you were shitting in tall cotton right there. I don't know. It's
you
just different
have-
ways.
Did your parents let you have a kids line?
No, God, no. We didn't have kind of scratch for that. You didn't have extra money for that. No.
It wasn't that much extra money.
It was $108 a month.
I don't think it was that much.
It wasn't. I made that number up.
No, it wasn't that much.
You ever notice Shane is undressing you and I both with his eyes when he stares at the monitor?
He does it sometimes.
Look at him. Man, fuck, that beard is phenomenal. I'd give that beard, 8 pepperonis out of 10?
I'm going to give it 7 out of 10 Murphos.
Listen,
That's
that's
high.
high praise.
I'll take
High praise.
That's high
Seven-
praise.
I don't
I'll
give
take
it.
that.
I don't give any.
I've never heard
dudes.
above a 5.3, so that's amazing that
Right.
you got that. Yeah.
What do you think about older men
Okay.
with with no hobbies?
Oh, dude, you are striking a chord, my good man.
What's your opinion on that?
I tell you what,
what's your
whoever's
take?
coming up with these topics, I mean, Mensa.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. It's a real thing, and I got served the spoonful of like you're looking into the future and you got nothing. Like, it is upsetting. I have no hobbies. I work, and I have to find a hobby.
You don't have a hobby?
I don't have a hobby. Family comes first, but then you have to work your tits off to make sure the family can come first. So there's just no time right now to slide in a hobby currently.
So, would you punch me if I asked
Yeah.
you?
Yes, I would.
Because you punched me in the green room,
Yeah,
and
in the
it's
penis.
gonna hurt. But is hooligans not in the realm of hobby at all?
If that's a hobby, then my second hobby is going to be slamming my dick in the trunk of my car. If anyone says owning a bar is a hobby, they are a psychopath.
Okay.
No, that's not a hobby.
So is that your second job?
Yeah, at least, yeah.
At least.
Yes.
Now listen, we're not going to get into like, well, marriage is my second job.
No, God, no.
Raising kids is my third job.
No.
Coaching Park District
Yeah.
baseball is my fourth job. Is coaching a hobby, or is coaching when you coach?
No.
You know how the Quincy Park District will call people up. You sign your kid up for something.
Yeah.
You sign whatever it is, and then there's no coaches because coaches are like a premium.
It's hard to
Coaches
do.
sell at a premium. So the Park District will always call me up and say, "Hey, do you want to coach your kid's team?" And I say, "No, I do not. But if you absolutely can't find anybody, call me back." And then guess what they do in like 30 seconds? They call me right back. I'll be, ha ha ha.
Hey, Shane, you know how Frankie answers the phone? Hello? Oh, I'll do it. Yes. And then he hangs it right up. Has to be involved. The man can't be left alone with his own thoughts.
Well,
Terrible thing. You choke out as many alley cats as he has just to feel something. You're going to be a little hesitant to say no to things.
is coaching a hobby?
No, it's not, because you're satisfying yourself with the ability to try to stay young again. You're trying to still be young.
What if you coach because you think
I really
it's a
should've led
moral
with that first
imperative,
sentence, bro.
it's a societal imperative, you feel like you have to do it, but you don't necessarily like it that much anymore?
You need admiration. You need to
Who,
be
me?
called, yes.
Me?
You need to be called coach because it gives you a purpose. You need that. Without that, who is Frank? That's what you're going to sit down and ask yourself.
Oh my gosh.
You stay so busy so you don't have to look inside and really understand how dirty your room is.
I feel like you really know me. I can feel like you're like psychoanalyzing me.
Why did you just... He just said in his mind, you want a tongue kiss. The answer is no, Frank, you freaking weirdo.
God, that's so weird.
I know.
All of that's weird.
Yeah, no,
What about-
you stay busy.
Okay,
you stay
what
busy.
about what about playing
work too a
poker?
lot. You
Hold
work a
on.
lot.
What about playing poker with your friends? I play poker. Is that a hobby?
Yes, I will give
That's
you
a
that.
hobby?
To me, that is a hobby.
So we play.
But you know what? No, it's not, because it's still the way to psychoanalyze everything you've got going on in your life. Because in some weird way, shape, or form, you busting balls or you talking about your day is a way for you to mentally dump on some people that aren't going to judge you like someone else would.
Is watching football a hobby?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it gives you complete joy. It costs next to nothing, and it brings you and the family together.
It does.
My kids and I sit around watching the games. My wife makes menus based around games. It's a giant gathering thing for us, the sport.
So football watching is an actual hobby. Okay, I would never.
You know
thought
what?
That before.
What do you reckon the Webster I don't know what the hell it is.
Merriam-Webster?
Merriam-Webster. What do you think the definition of a hobby is?
Let's see.
Here, hold on.
What is a hobby?
I've got a computing machine here.
You have a computing machine.
I do.
What is
an
the
activity done regularly in one's leisure time for pleasure? That's pretty vague. What else we got here? A small horse or pony is a hobby.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So this really, I guess, an activity done regularly in one's leisure time for pleasure. So you know what? You're coaching in your leisure time. Yeah, what you're doing is a hobby.
It says for pleasure.
You don't enjoy it, what you're doing?
Okay, I've been coaching for like 20 years, and I want a break. I want like a 5-year break.
Oh, then fucking take one.
I can't. My kids are too young.
Are
What
they-
am I going to do? No, my
Enjoy
kids are
them by
11
what?
and 9 and 6. There's no. What am I going to do? Just like
Stand back and watch and
I don't-
enjoy. Enjoy
so hard.
watching the kids interact. It's not about the sports every time. It's not about the win or the loss. I have more fun watching my kid who plays, this son of mine, this one plays defense, right? I have more fun watching him and his boys on the sideline, busting each other's balls, tripping each other, they just being brothers on the sideline.
yes.
I have more fun watching that, I shouldn't say than watching the game, but I have more fun as a father watching that interaction because he's never going to be able to get that back after he's done with high school.
That's what I want. I want to see the boys, screwing around, having a great time, spitting sunflower seeds at each other in
It's
the
going to
dugout.
be hard to do that as a coach because you have to maintain order.
The coach, I go, hey guys,
See?
cut it out.
You're pissing away prime time,
but
prime
then when
real estate.
you're right.
I know I am. Crazy smart. Mensa.
Yeah.
Shane heard it here first.
So coaching is not a hobby because there has to be pleasure. How about, like brewing beer in your basement? Do any of you guys brew beer?
No, because I can go buy it.
You own a bar. Why would you make your own beer if you own a bar?
You know, people that make their own beer because they hate their family. They want to stay downstairs all night long perfecting their barley mixture. No. There's 7,000 beers at any given liquor store. And if you can't find the flavor profile you're looking for, what you're looking for is the way out, my friend. That's what you're looking for if you're brewing your own beer.
Yeah,
Spending hours watching something ferment.
that's escapism.
Of course it is. People that try to attach themselves to world records, they
So-
hate their families.
Yeah. Okay. So, smoking cigarettes is a hobby.
It's
I
not.
see what you. What? Huh? What?
No, it's not.
No. You go by yourself. It's for pleasure. It's something you do in your leisure time. You're wherever you work.
No.
They're going to allow you
No.
10, 15 minutes. What do you mean?
No, that's not a hobby. You're going to smoke because you're just trying to get to the big fella in the sky a tick faster. That's not. No, okay, hold on. Let's do this. Google, right? You've heard of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a peek at this.
Google is a very big number.
Top 10 hobbies for middle-aged men. Let's see. You know goddamn good and well golf.
Golf is a hobby?
For men in their 40s.
Wait, is playing sports a hobby?
Golf is not a sport.
Golf is not a sport.
Come on. John Daly. Look him up.
That's true. Golf is not a sport.
No. You go there to get shit-faced and
And
get
neither
away
is
from your
cheerleading.
family.
Cheerleading and golf.
No.
It's almost the same thing.
No, it's just a way
I'm terrible at both.
I can't say what I want. Okay, number 1, golf. I can't say what I want to
can't say what I want to say.
No, I can't. I got people that count on me. Number 1. Number 10. Let's start number 10. Number 10, technology, gaming, sim racing, drones, coding.
Coding?
Coding, not codeine, no.
Oh.
Not drinking scissor. That's an odd thing, number 10. And by the way, I Googled top 10 hobbies for men in their 40s. So I find 10 odd, but I guess, whatever. Number 9, target shooting and archery. I actually see that. I
Target
could get
shooting's a
into
hobby?
shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
But goddamn, is that expensive?
Yeah.
Used to be cheap.
Yeah.
But then you got to pay homeless guys to stand still while you shoot apples off their hands.
Correct. And plus,
Inflation.
9 mil cartridges are about $1 a piece.
Oh, I potato gun.
7
I
cents.
use a potato gun.
You use potato gun?
Oh yeah, they're terrible. Plus, you're hiring homeless and you're feeding them.
Yeah.
Number 8, hiking and camping. Terrible hobby. Terrible hobby.
I thought pleasure was part.
That's what I'm saying.
Of
No
hobby.
one has a great time. Oh, here's a nice bed of river rock. Let's put our Dick's Sporting Good sleeping bag down and stay here until a bear bites your dick off.
Right. Like that in mountain biking. Same thing. Mountain biking can't be a hobby. Because you have to have pleasure.
You're going to shit your pants when you see we're mountain biking.
Mountain biking's on the list?
Okay. Number 7, gardening, plant breeding. a relaxing, rewarding, and productive hobby, often involving cultivating vegetables or specific plants like orchids.
Oh, wait a second. Gardening meaning...
And then you're just batting dicks away all day long because you got them flying at your face. Get away from me.
Gardening means...
Oh, no, another one!
When you're doing something because you don't need the food, you just want that Asian pepper. You want that particular parsley.
Yeah.
You want that kind of thing.
Well, you know what? You mentioned parsley.
Yeah.
Let's jump right into number 6, cooking or smoking meats, a creative culinary hobby that provides immediate delicious rewards. Immediate. When was the last time you threw a brisket on a smoker and instantaneously you had it? No. Every new guy to smoking meats gets his brisket, slaps it in there, doesn't realize it takes roughly 8 moons to get your brisket to fully cook through.
It's not an exaggeration.
It's not exactly like there's a thing called the stall. My brother-in-law called me one time and he's like, "This goddamn brisket won't get above like 180," and I'm like, "Give it time." And I had like a blanket over my head. It was all cold. I had sores on me from being outside, waiting for my brisket to be done. I'm like, "Yeah, you'll get there." But no, it can be a very frustrating hobby if that's your shit. And God forbid you jump into competition barbecuing. That's 3 days of drinking and listening to guys talking about their method of smoking meats. You want to murder everyone.
Smoking meats.
Smoking meats.
So gardening, making food, growing food, all of that is hobby stuff. See, 100 years ago, that wasn't hobbies. That's just called survival.
Yeah, that was called, hey, it's 9 a.m., dickhead.
Get up.
Wake up. Make me a backstrap
Yeah.
from that rhinoceros.
So I see what's happening. A lot of these things that we did for survival now, we don't need to do for survival. So now we do it for fun.
Well, you're going to love this next one then. Classic car restoration, car culture. You want to know the fastest way to get divorced? Buy a 1982 Corvette Stingray and just watch your wife shake her head as you're out there listening to Billy Squier screeching about stroking him on his AM/FM stereo inside that.
Just do the whole Jay Leno thing.
You have to be a multimillionaire to enjoy that hobby properly.
I gotta tell you though, to do it the right way. But you see a lot of people who don't have 2 nickels to rub together. But boy, let me show you their 3 or 4 cars in the heated garage, because they don't drive them. Do you know people who have multiple really nicely restored cars in their garage?
I know a gentleman in a town near here that has 4 garages, and each garage probably houses between $800 and $1.2 million in classic cars. And each garage is its own make, like a Corvette, the Mustang car.
That guy either has more money than God,
He does.
or no money at all.
No, he's got it
There's
all.
like almost no in between.
But see, he's got it. He's doing it right because he's got the funds. He's got the funds. I mean, so you can do whatever the hell you want when you've got the funds. But if you're just some poor guy trying to put back together an El Camino, you know what? Number
What's
4
next?
is photography.
Photography?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What are you taking? How many times are you going to look at that picture that you took? Like, oh, Jesus Christ, bananas, would you? Look at that. That's a maple leaf. Oh no, the sunlight got this one. Come on.
There are some really good photographers in town.
Yes, there are.
Like Jared Holbrook,
Oh.
Jacqueline Kaufman.
Oh!
These are, you don't know any of these
don't-
people?
no, I'm sorry.
They're
I
kind of
just-
famous in town for their photography.
I
But
must
ever since
paint you.
photography went digital, I'm sorry, I can't respect it quite as much.
How so? Like, what do you want to stay in that room and handling those chemicals as you massage a picture through the chemical, and that's what you want?
Back when photography was like a man's hobby. Back when you had like when it was truly artistic. Where, listen, right now, this is an iPhone Pro.
Oh my God.
This is like
You must do well.
I do very well. I bought this for $400 off of eBay 6 years ago. I can't even talk. Easy for me to say. But this thing right here, you see this thing? You hit the camera. Look at this. Well, here, I'll take a picture of Shane.
I like
Boom.
how he's showing me how an
Look,
iPhone works.
Look at that photography. You see that shot?
Yeah.
Beat that.
No.
What's number 3?
Okay. Woodworking or DIY repairs. That's called owning a home.
Hold on a second.
That's called owning a damn home.
So woodworking and DIY repairs
Yeah.
are in the same.
You think Bob Vila woke up and he's like, God damn, I got to work on this house again, this fucking old house. Like he had a whole show dedicated to it.
Goodness.
2, cycling, mountain biking. It
That's
happens.
number 2?
Listen, how many guys do you know that one day you see them in the mall and they're jamming Annie Ann's pretzels down their gullet? Fast forward to spring and all of a sudden he's rooter to tooter in cycling gear with the tight shorts and everything's undone for some reason. Oh God, he's just giving it all he's got, even though he's going downhill. You're just like, you don't look like you're having fun.
Yeah, and especially like around here, Quincy is not a bicycle-friendly place at all.
It's not
what
that.
Are they doing?
When you get into it, you don't have to jump into you don't have to. Like, there must be a line, like, you walk up to this guy, and you're like, I need a bike. And he's like, all right, I need $8,000. He's like, no, that's a reasonable price for a bike. And then you move on to the shoe guy, and he's like, oh, well, you got to have special shoes that clip into the pedals. Oh, well, how much are those? Well, you're going to need the ones that are $8,000. Like, oh, yeah, give me the $8,000 ones. And then you just keep going down the list. And then finally you get to the douchebag line, and it's like, how tight you want your clothes. And he's like, I'd like everything to be compression. I want all my body so compressed I can't feel anything moving through my system. And then I want to hit the road and sweat my tits off.
I don't feel like watching football made it to your list.
You know why?
Huh.
Because whoever made this list is an asshole. None of this makes any sense. The only thing that is anything remotely acceptable on this list would be the shooting, golf. I think those are the only 2 things.
Yeah,
because when you
golf is firmly in hobby territory.
Right?
Yeah. You're swinging a club, you're trying to get a ball in a hole
and at the
350
end of the day,
yards away.
It doesn't matter.
You can take your time on the way there. You can smoke a cigarette, you can have a cigar, you can have a beer. Like, it's not to be taken seriously. This
you and
is
your
not
buddy fist fight on number 6?
100.
Yeah. Anyway,
But
yeah.
speaking of, you were talking about watching football. What do you think about generally TV viewing? Can TV viewing be, if watching football on TV,
Okay.
watching movies, I'm sure some people will say that watching movies is their hobby. They collect movies, reading books, anything like that could be a hobby. But TV viewing itself, now versus when we were kids, the frequency of TV viewing. So I wasn't around when, the 50s, the 60s, when the television came out. Everything was in black and white. Mm-hmm. And the very first person, when you were a family that got a TV.
Oh boy. Yeah, everyone knew. The whole neighborhood. Shot
Huge
flares
deal.
in the air.
Huge deal.
Yeah, they spent more money telling people about the TV. They could have just gone and bought their own.
But I mean, what do you think of, this is just such interesting. Did you watch any of the old TV shows, like from the 60s and 70s? Is that something that you watched as a kid?
No.
Have you seen any of that stuff?
No, but I think what I appreciate about the old days of TV watching was you had to be strict. You had to have self-discipline if you wanted to catch a show. So like if you knew Cousin Balky was going to get himself in a hairy situation again, you had to be in front of the TV at this time on this day to catch it. And if you missed it, you had no clue when you were going to get blessed by the rerun gods and you were going to finally catch that episode that you'd missed. And so I think these kids these days have no urgency when it comes to getting places on time because they're just like, it doesn't matter. I can just watch it whenever I want to.
Yeah.
And the TV watching from yesteryear, as the kids say, is definitely different than what it used to be. I mean, you had to be disciplined. You would set up like gathering parties to watch a show prior to the invention of DVR or TiVo or any of that other shit.
TV appointment viewing is dead.
Thank you. Appointment
Okay.
viewing. Yes. I did not know the terminology.
Very good.
Yeah, he's
Appointment
damn
viewing.
good. Yeah, appointment viewing.
This is
You're
why-
right. There was a time when you would gather around a quote unquote a water cooler talk. It wasn't necessarily that. And you would discuss the previous night's show. I mean, and that's
Yeah.
all gone now.
They would say, did you watch the last episode of Cheers? everybody was going to talk about it the next day.
Everybody, you had to check it. And what sucks now is that you've got these psychopaths they'll sacrifice sleep to watching it, to binge watch everything, and then they subsequently ruin it for everyone else because they're going to leak. They're going to spill some tea.
Hey, did I make
See
this?
what I did?
I do see what you did.
Yeah, first I've ever used it.
That was very good.
Thank you very much. Thank
Man,
you.
between you and Shane, you guys are on point.
I know, we are
I feel like
killing
I have a
it.
lot of catching up to do.
No, you're doing
hey,
great.
do you think? Tell me if this is just something I've observed or if I'm making up. Do you ever look at TV shows and think to yourself that the men are being cast as idiots and the women are being cast as having to save the man, run the household? They're super intelligent, but their men are idiots. Is that anything that you've ever seen? Shane, am I making this up?
I mean, I can't think of anything specifically, but I'm sure.
Let's
I see
run-
where you're going.
Typically, the man is the doofus on the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Typically, yeah. He's the bumbling dum-dum that makes a mistake and, oh, damn it, Chad, you screwed up and now we can't go on our 3-day camping trip. And they're like,
Let's
oh,
go through some of
no.
these
And then the
shows.
wife saves it. Yeah.
Let's go through some of the shows.
All right, what do you got?
I'll start all the way back with The Cosby Show.
That's a good choice.
Was Bill Cosby,
A ripper?
who was the more serious character and who was the goofier? Was Mrs. Huxtable, Bill
No.
Cosby, what was her name? Oh my
Vivian
gosh.
or
No.
Katrina
That's nowhere near.
Lipschitz, Melissa Lipschitz.
That might be it.
What was her name, honestly? What was her name? What was Bill Cosby's wife's name?
I'll think of it here in a second.
Rashida?
Was it Rashida?
Was it LaFonda?
Claire.
Claire Huxtable.
Claire Huxtable. Who out of Mr. Huxtable,
A doctor, by the way.
the doctor,
A doctor.
and his wife,
Yeah.
who was more of the idiot and who was cast as the smarter one, the kind of like the regal, oh, I have the answers.
The wife, Claire. I mean, the doctor.
She was the more level-headed one, right?
Dr. Huxtable.
Was an idiot. No, not an idiot.
Well-
he just wasn't as serious as his wife. What about
Took advantage of that script pad he had, too, a couple too many times.
maybe.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. The initial, the Simpsons. Homer was like this strong husband. Like if you watch the shorts or the pilots or whatever, Homer was this, oh, I'm the man of the house. And then as it progressed,
Homer got dumb.
he's yawning on me again.
No.
You've seen the episode where he did this to me 21 times.
I'm not yawning.
I'm
very tired. I'm very tired.
like you're fighting back a butthole
I want
face.
one of those cocktails.
Why did you have one?
I don't know, but that's just Diet Coke.
It's Coke. You can have a Coke.
All right.
And a smile. I don't know. TV's
Family
definitely
Guy.
different.
Family Guy.
Yeah, but okay. The only time it's acceptable is when you provide a very funny premise behind everything. Like then, Family Guy. I used to love it, and then it just I found it to be it was too insisting. It was insisting me, and I didn't care for it.
How is it insisting?
I don't know. I made up that bullshit. I like American Dad. That's my favorite cartoon as of thus right now.
Is he cast
As a complete dipshit, yeah.
as a complete?
But he's a CIA agent in the cartoon.
Okay.
So once again, putting someone with a very high level of responsibility and making him a complete bumbling dipshit.
I never saw American Dad.
Oh, you're missing out. There's an alien in it. Very
Yeah.
realistic.
Yeah.
Very realistic.
What about all the old movies where, we kind of grew up in the era of the over-the-top, non-stop action, completely unrealistic, but also somehow believable action movies?
So the reason the 80s action movies, in my opinion, were so great was there was no way to cross-check the facts of this movie. I'll give you the movie The Predator. At one point, I think it's Jesse Ventura's character is holding a Gatling gun, which has to be ran by a giant battery for it to power the gun itself, yet he's just storming through the jungle, holding on to this multi-100-pound machine that needs to be ran by a generator. No one cared because it was awesome. and it got away with it because it was awesome. And no kid was going to go to the library. So how many kids joined the military thinking, all right, yeah, I'm here to join. Like, what do you want to do in the Army? Yeah, I want to hold a Gatling gun on my back, and I want to shoot predators. And he's like, yep, you're going to be infantry. Signed him right up. That poor bastard ended up burning poop somewhere in Saigon. Like, it's just, the 80s movies were great because it taught you to be a badass, and there was no way to check the nonsensicalness of those movies. But it made you a man.
Do you think when young boys watched all the Rambo stuff, all those movies in the 80s,
yeah,
and even into the 90s, do you think it kind of gave young boys kind of like an overinflated sense of toughness? Or do you think it actually, do you think it helped in any way?
No, I think what it did was it taught kids that all you got to do is run in the crisscross pattern, and fully automatic machine guns will never hit you. And then I also think that kids just thought that you could just run down a hallway and just over the head shooting and just double flipping, popping. Like the unreasonable confidence that some of these guys had in the 80s and 90s action movies were just great. But we were so impressionable at that age that it was like, I've got to be that guy. Like I want to be Martin Riggs from Lethal Weapon. Yeah, like it was so ridiculous.
That movie was so amazing.
Okay, I give you Lincoln Hawk from the show Over the Top about the dad that had to arm wrestle his way to get his kids freedom.
Yeah.
It's just the most ridiculous goddamn thing you've ever heard in your life. But at one point he looks at the camera, he's like, all I gotta do is just take my hat and I just turn it around and I become a different person. You just gotta go over the top. And he just does that, and he takes on this monster at the end, and he wins enough money to save his truck, and it's God bless it.
I just feel like men who loved Rambo.
Yes.
Men who loved Rambo. Men who loved Lincoln Hawk.
Yes.
From Over the Top. They didn't need a pill to get an erection.
Boy, dude, I never thought I had. You get a hard on tighter than dick skin. That is a real term. Like you use that. Like Lee jeans, I think. Shane, correct me if I'm wrong. Lee jeans, when they first came out with skinny jeans, it's tighter than dick skin. That was their slogan.
I have no idea.
That's not right?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Shane's
I highly doubt it.
I doubt it. Lee jeans, tighter than dick skin. Like, yeah, you're probably right. I don't think they said that. Yeah, they probably didn't say
that came out right before the 27-year-old producer was born.
Yes, correct.
Right before he was born.
Correct.
That was wait. So what year were you born?
98.
98.
Jesus,
Murphy. Wait, who was president? Obama?
No. Oh no, 98. That still would have been Clinton.
Clinton, yeah.
Holy shit. Holy hell. I was
Clinton.
2 years out of high school when you were born. Oh my God.
Oh man.
What was your very first gaming system?
Oh, the one that I
Like
I owned was
yeah.
a PlayStation 2.
Oh my gosh.
Is that not something?
I was
That is-
8 years old.
That is.
Your first video game console was a PS2?
I played a PS1 before I got a PS2, but my first one that I actually had for myself was a PS2.
That's bonkers. That's bonkers to think about, man.
That's impressive.
To think about. Yeah. You were born in 98. My God, my son's only 7 years. How old are you? You're 29.
27.
27?
Yeah.
My kid's only 7 years younger than this one.
Yeah.
Oh God, I need a hobby. I need a.
No offense.
Smoking meats.
I like your son. I think he's cool as hell.
Yeah.
He's never gonna have a beard like that.
Never. I mean, not when you look at that thing.
He's a gorgeous man.
And he just rubs mouse shit on his face to get the beard to come in thicker.
You know what we could do?
What?
Is if our wives
What?
ever gave us a hall pass,
Oh my God. Okay. I didn't think
we
were
would
doing
have
this
to take
today, but all right.
Shane with us to get any girls. We'd have to bring Shane with us.
No, I
We'd have to
see.
like
It's
probably
lure
true.
them.
You
we have
think
to
so?
lure them with Shane. Oh, dude, you think
I'll
you
put
are
on a
gonna go
show.
out?
I'll put on a show. I'll bring in ass. No, man, no one wants to see a 47-year-old dad out there hitting on people. I wouldn't know what to do anymore.
Well,
hey, you guys like VHS tapes? Hey, I got 8,000 points on my McDonald's app. Guys want to split a fillet of fish? What the fuck am I going to talk to? A guy who can't hit on people.
I think that you and I probably have no game in Quincy.
Oh, God, no.
But if we went to Vegas with Shane,
You gotta pay for it there.
We have to pay for it here.
Oh, yeah, touche.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, touche.
You know what I'm talking about. That bar on the corner, not Hooligans, but that other bar on the corner.
That's at 10th and Washington in Quincy, Illinois, 6301. Best Irish bar, best corner bar in the goddamn state, according to most.
Speaking of pills to get an erection.
Yeah, why do we have to take so many pills for boners? I never had a problem with that.
No, it's because of the. So I can't say that.
Nope.
I can't say that.
You certainly can't.
You can't say the T word.
Titties?
That rhymes with faint. You can't say. Though. By the way.
Gooch?
No, the T word.
Taint?
You edit that out, Shane. You can't say that word.
Why can't I say taint?
You can't, dude. You can't
It's
say
a
that.
medical term, like penis or
I don't
vagina.
think it is. Do you know about that area is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and eventually it's going to be the same hole?
Like a bird?
Yeah.
A bird's poop and pee out of the same hole.
Yeah, that's
You know
what's
that,
happened to
Shane?
us.
Bob said I could say
Now I
pocket
do.
pussy, right?
Oh, that's okay. That happened. 45 minutes.
Frankie and the Clear.
No, there's I'm being dead serious about the pills for everything.
Me too.
There's
It's
pills for
bonkers.
everything.
I don't know. It makes me sad that kids need to take pills at that age to perform. It's no good. I never knew it was a problem. Back in my day, you just needed the National Geographic magazine and just a set of boobs that you had to roll up like you were rolling a cigarette.
So in the National Geographic magazine, they showed boobs, but only
Droopers.
but only on the continent of Africa.
Do your boobs hang low? Do they waggle to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? Remember that song?
I do.
Your grandma used to sing you to sleep at night?
She did.
Singing about them swinging titties?
I'll tell you though,
Sorry,
the
Shane.
National Geographic, as long as they were showing them,
Look how much fun he's having.
he's having a good time.
He really is. I
will tell you, though-
it's fun.
But I'm being serious though, man. Like,
Oh, Bob's texting. You should probably text him after this, Shado, and let him know about the editing.
yeah, tell him on
Most
like
definitely.
minute
Yeah, thank
such
you.
and such. He's gonna have to do
Just
that.
tell him anything after 4:26 is questionable. It's good to see you. Oh, I'm not going on vacation now. I was going to go on vacation, but I'm not now. So I will be here whenever we need to shoot another one of
You're
these
not
things.
going on vacation?
No, I was going to go to Venezuela, but there's been some issues. So thank God I took that Expedia vacation insurance.
Actually,
What an Airbnb I had. It said it had an escape room, it had a panic room, heliport.
I love Venezuela, just so you know.
Well, I love their oil.
All right.
All right, buddy. It's
Let's
great
go
to see you. Shane,
great-
I'm so
great to
glad
see you.
You're here.
Let's
You
go
look
to
great.
Hooligans.
Let's go to Hooligans, guys.
Let's go tie one on. Bob's using lots of.
I know.
Bad
Exclamations and...
All right.
All right, buddy.
That's hardcore. Wow. We're in trouble.
Yep.
Ah, nasty.
I know.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.